his vertical is. It might be. It could be over 40. It's either high 30s or over 40s.
Gotta be.
And
So yeah, that was
sadly though we lost that game.
Yeah, whatever. We don't. That was the last era. This is the start of the new era, but I guess the last game of the old Timberwolves era.
This is sad. This is the last
It's the last loss.
Ryan Saunders game.
This is the last fourth quarter lead we can ever talk about being blown. Maybe the last loss we'll ever talk about. So I guess we should give it the justice that it deserves. The New York Knicks. If you were gonna tell me that in the beginning of the season that we were gonna lose to the New York Knicks, I would say, yeah, you're probably right. But realistically, losing to the Knicks is tough. But they're actually a decent team. That's what we forget. They're a good NBA team. They're not great, and I don't know if they'll make the playoffs. But
They're a great defensive team. I'll give them that. Third in defensive rating. They're a great defensive team.
I mean, it looks like the Timberwolves roster when we had Jimmy Butler. They even have frickin' Taj Gibson out there. Like, dude, Thibodeau, he literally So when I saw D Rose was traded to the Knicks, it didn't even cross my mind that Thibodeau was the head coach there, and I was like, why would they want D Rose? And then it clicked last night, and I was like, oh, that's
why they want D Rose.
He just follows him around. It's kind of creepy, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, I guess they just got the connection, but so this was a classic Timberwolves game. We went out on like an 8-0 run or an 8-2 run.
Yep.
Then we completely shut off, and the Knicks dropped. I don't even know how many points in that quarter, but they eventually got up to a 21-point lead because our offense just stalled out. Then I don't know why we're such a good third freaking quarter team, but we somehow come back from a 21-point deficit on like a 23-5 run. We eventually take the lead in the fourth by 1 point, and that end game was classic. Like, that was classic Timberwolves, classic blown.
Classic Rubio.
We're doing good. Cat's hot. You think we're gonna feed Cat every single time. So we're up 1 at this point.
Yep.
Ricky Rubio, who had a good game, by the way, besides the fourth quarter.
He always does this.
He always does this.
Let us just tell him he has a good game. He always has to. Oh, Ricky had a good game, but
he took a one-legged floater, and the Knicks get the rebound, and I think we fouled Julius Randle, if I'm correctly. We fouled him. They took the 1-point lead. What happened after that? Because there was another possession before Ricky Rubio dribbling all around.
So
it was the cat floater.
It was a good shot. It was a good shot. But if you look at it closely, the doubled team came and Beasley was wide open for a three.
And I'm gonna live with a Cat double team shot because Malik's kind of been pissing me off in fourth quarters too lately when he takes those crazy threes when we really just need a quick two.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at this point we're down by 4, I think, with like 20 seconds left. So there's we hit a 3 and we play the foul game and hopefully get another shot at tying the game. At least have a shot at tying the game. I think it was very plausible that we could hit a 3 in that situation, but Ricky Rubio decides out of a timeout. So I don't know if this was Ryan or Ricky or a combo of both.
I think Ryan was just kind of like, I'm out of here anyway. Why not just give it to Ricky and see what happens?
Ricky dribbles in a full circle for 12 seconds of the game clock. So think about this. He's dribbling the ball up the court. He curves all the way around the basket up to the top again, hands it to Jaden McDaniels at the free throw line, and he's like, okay, I gotta shoot. There's 5 seconds left in the game. So he shoots and obviously misses because it's a terrible shot. And I'm just astounded. I couldn't believe what just happened.
Such a bad. Okay, but what happened? When did Ricky shoot free throws? I think we missed that.
Oh, we missed him. So that's the thing. It wouldn't have been a 4-point game because Ricky took a horrible shot. Luckily, it was a foul. I don't even think it was a foul on the play. But that was before the Cat took the floater.
Okay. And he missed one.
No. That was.
We got to get the game log up because I don't want to mess this up. Because last time we messed it up and people are calling us out.
Yes, but there was a point where Ricky. It was only a 2. He could have made it a 1-point game, but he missed a free throw, so it was a 2-point game.
Okay, and then
that's when Randall got fouled, I think.
Yep.
So this was a 4-point game.
I think this was after the Cat.
You know what? Let me pull
You
up the
pull it
game
up, man. I
log.
don't want to. I don't want to sound
I don't want to
stupid.
get this wrong, but we have all the moving pieces. It's just putting them together.
It's hard for us
Um,
because we're not. Well, you got to give us a break because we couldn't even
this
think about.
happens every game.
Well, no, and it's because it's after the. So let me just tell you what I think happened, and if I'm right, then you can give me some credit in the comment section. But so this is what I think happened. I think Rubio. So I think Cat missed his shot, and then we came out of a timeout. Rubio went up, got fouled, and so we were only down by 3 at that point. So we could have taken a 3, but Rubio went in for the quick 2, gets fouled, makes the first, misses the second, go down. Julius Randle gets fouled by Cat, I think, for his 5th foul, makes them both down by 4. Timeout. Rubio dribbles around in circles, passes it to McDaniels, chucks up a terrible shot, and then proceeds to yell at McDaniels at half court, and then we lose the game. That's what I think.
Okay, so this is what happens. So at this point, um, the score of the game is 98 to 101, the Knicks.
Mhm.
Ricky Rubio goes down, takes the crazy floater shot, the one that he got fouled on. So Ricky, okay, now an ad just popped up. So give me a sec here. Give me a sec.
Here's dropping the ball. Classic.
There's an ad. Where is this even playing? Okay, paused. So this is what happens. So Ricky Rubio gets fouled. He hits the first free throw and misses the second free throw. So the game score is 99 to 101. The Knicks are winning.
Yep.
So Julius Randle, or no, it was Alex Burks. So we have to foul at this point, right? Because there's 12 seconds left. Alex Burks goes to the line. He's a great free throw shooter, 90%, knocks down both of them. So the game score is 99 to 103. And that's when we called the timeout, and then Ricky dribbled around and then gave it to Jaden McDaniels for a 22-foot pull up. We missed. That's the end of the game.
So yeah, did you see Rubio yelling at McDaniels after the game?
I did see that, and I was very mad about that.
Yeah, because I'm like, why are you gonna yell at him when you literally handed him a ticking time bomb?
You handed him a hot potato.
Have you ever played catchphrase?
No, I haven't.
So it's a game where it's like charades, but you can't use you can't do actions. So you have to guess. You're in a circle and you have to guess out like a word. You have a team, so it's like beeping and there's a timer and you have pass to the next person.
Yeah.
And so when it goes off, whoever's holding it, that team loses. Kind of like that. So like it was like beep, 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 and then he just handed it to McDaniels, and of course he's gonna like shoot a terrible shot.
He's a rookie too. He's not gonna think about like there's 5 seconds left. You can't even do anything.
No,
Like you have to shoot it. You
It
can't
was
even pass
honestly
it.
the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
So
And then,
Jaden McDaniels made the right decision.
yeah, whatever.
Like I like that was so that see like if the game before wasn't the game that got Ryan fired,
Ryan would have been his ass would have been fired after that.
dude, like
'Cause
that was the
terrible.
worst play sequence I've ever seen in late game, and they've had some bad ones.
And the funny
that
thing
was
is,
terrible.
The funny thing is, I had no confidence that we'd win that game. Even when we're up by one, even when we're up by a few in the fourth quarter, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna lose this game.
Yeah, that was
I'm happy.
You know, I wasn't even mad.
I wasn't either. I was like, I'm like, fine. Like that's just we're honestly just entertaining at this point on how you can lose a game.
I was so Peyton and I like we're so used to this now that we like usually don't get too mad after they lose because they do it like every game. But I don't know why the Pacers game I was so pissed. Like whether it was Anthony Edwards' shot or it was us just losing it because I knew we were gonna lose in overtime. So I'm like, this is stupid. Like,
yeah.
But you know, now like we're revitalized, man. There's a new energy, I think, around this team.
New energy, but it just sucks that like this is not the year.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like so the greatest case scenario here is Chris Finch comes in, wins 2 games for every 1 loss. We go 500, and we somehow make a 9th or a 10th seed. If he does that, he's the savior. Obviously we don't expect him to do that,
but it's a possibility.
It's a possibility, but he is coming into
A
the
dumpster.
worst team in the NBA right now. Their confidence is low. He's got to find a way to get some positives, win some games.
I could see it, dude. Honestly, like this could be the year.
I mean,
Realistically,
like, dude, who's gonna win? Like, I, Ryan's got to be the worst coach in the NBA, right?
he's not a head coach anymore. He was the worst head coach in the NBA, and I mean, yeah, it sucks for him, but
But we're happy now, I guess.
everyone's happy. This is a great day
So
to be alive.
our opinions on Ryan were we were very empathetic towards Ryan, and then I think it was a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, there was a game I got so fired up about that I put out a Fire Saunders tweet
Yeah, you said
and
he's pathetic
I
coach.
broke our opinion. So I had to. Peyton told me, like, yeah, you put it out, you have to roll with it. So
Yeah.
I was rolling it with it for the last week and a half, I guess.